The 26th annual Paris Chocolate Fair opened in France this week for the first time since the pandemic began. It kicked off with panache, or dare I say, ganache. Models wearing chocolate dresses gave the audience a taste of what to expect. More than 700 exhibitors are taking part in the fair, which include the world's best chocolatiers and pastry chefs. The event includes competitions and live entertainment. Thousands of attendees must wear a mask and show a valid health pass to enter. So what does the return of the world's premier chocolate and cocoa fair mean for your sweet tooth? Let's bring in Santosh Tiptur, chef and owner of the Conche. Very good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Now, obviously, the last time we spoke was a few Valentines back. How are things in the chocolate business for restaurateurs right now?
I mean, everything is going back to normal in terms of, the customers coming in full swing to enjoy all the time. They were not able to come during the lockdown and during the COVID. Now we are seeing the restaurants are full. My chocolate boutique is always busy.
So then obviously with more chocolate coming in, you have to also look at the price of cocoa. Where is it now and what are the expectations going forward?
So since there was so much disruptions and there was not so much demand in 2020, and there was a lot of supply which did not get to the factories and so forth, that caused the price the cocoa price did not move so much compared to other things. But we see now moving into holidays and everything is back open. Now we see the cocoa prices going up.
So then we're seeing, obviously, with inflation, everything seems to be costing more these days. Is chocolate and the way chocolate is perhaps used with other things, is that part of the equation as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. It starts from the supply chain, it starts from labor shortage, it starts from everything. And, sometimes the products are available, sometimes not available, but we see it's all going up.
And we know that Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana produce more than half of the world's chocolate. There are concerns about how much chocolate can be produced in the future, depending on things like growing consumer demand, climate change affecting cacao plants, etc. How concerned should we be about the future of chocolate?
I think we should enjoy as much as we can now, because in the future it's going to be very. I would say it's going to be very challenging as we know that the climate change and also it takes a long time for the cocoa plants to see a pod. It takes average 6 to 8 years, and that's kind of becoming everywhere, and the consumption has gone up drastically around the world, and we will see huge shortage moving forward.
Now, I know I've certainly eaten more than my fair share of chocolate over the course of the pandemic. How have chocolate sales fared over the last 18 months?
The holidays were great, but the non-holiday season was not as good as it was in 2019. And we see that in the current situation right now, all the holiday has been really good for us.
Now, I want to look at people who've also been trying to seek out alternative options, for example, non-dairy for vegan options. How do you see that either helping or hurting the traditional chocolate market?
I think it's kind of like we have chocolate products for everyone now. So we have vegan chocolates, we have chocolates where they used to use soy lecithin, people who could not, who had celiac conditions, they were not able to enjoy chocolate because they had soy lecithin. Now most of the chocolatiers, they are trying to replace that with sunflower lecithin, and so that everyone with celiac can enjoy chocolate. And we have so many new versions of chocolates coming up, very innovative, using instead of replacing milk powder and using fruit powders, dehydrated fruit powders to replace those milk powder, and create different flavored chocolate like raspberry, strawberry, passion fruit. You have yuzu, and same thing in the nut category. You have using almond powder, frozen almond powder, and hazelnut powder. replacing the milk powder. And they have a unique taste profile right now, and we can create more different variations on that.
And so obviously we're just now 8 to 10 weeks away from the holidays. How important is this stretch towards the end of the year, not just for chocolate shops, but for stores and restaurateurs like yourself?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is labor force. Uh, since there's so much labor shortage and we don't see people coming to apply as we used to have in the past, and that's kind of becoming a little bit restrictive in how much we can produce and how much we can foresee the sales because we can't keep up with the demand.
Well, we certainly wish you the best of luck. Santosh Tiptur there, chef and owner of the Conche.
Thank you so much, Rachelle. Thank you.